this is Roman with Greentail products. This is my update of the progress I made this week. Primarily, my focus was getting that feedback that I got from 20 people and kind of incorporating that in the new design and UX. So what I did this week is I kind of revamped the main landing page and provided a little more context of like the benefits of why pet owners might want to use this platform. So right here is just example of the finished landing page. Basically, what I try doing is reinforcing some data and some benefits. So originally I want to load 200 products that are sustainable, eco-friendly, and just kind of offer that to pet owners as far as like the reason why they would join. So here, one of the things I added was the main navigation. Then I did revamp the logo a little bit, also tweak some text for the header. But this is basically the progress I made. I emphasized some of the quotes that I found from pain points as far as what exactly pet owners are struggling with, and it's usually just a lot of fluff and not real content. And then here, one of the things I also did was worked on the icons and a little bit of kind of like leading the user in, like highlighting some benefits and features of this platform. So here I have, you'll be joining community of pet owners. Also, every brand will be verified by a person, and then smart search, and that will be like reinforced by AI. This section is basically kind of like highlighting steps that they have to go through to enjoy like the smart suggestions and stuff, and I'll show you the next screens. So this is pretty much done. I just have to build and finish this in Lovable, but I have pretty good idea where the pages need to go after you click on sign up. And this is the next one. So once you clicked on sign up here or join the pack, it takes you to this page. So this is basically a preliminary question of, hey, when you join this community, we just want to know if you're a pet owner, a pet parent, or you're a business. So based on that, when they get confirmation email, they'll have different experiences. So this is basically the branding that I'm kind of leaning towards, and I'll show different versions. So idea here is, let's say I'm selecting pet parent, get started. So this is where I'll utilize the Supabase authentication process, or allow them to continue with Google. But anyway, another version that I have is more pink. So if you have any feedback as far as color, so this is more natural earthy green, and this is more contrast. So it's kind of like almost complementary color. So this is more like pink. So just curious about your thoughts on that. So let's say they went through registration here. So they just put their email and password, and then on the confirmation email, leads them to the onboarding experience. So this is where they will have to describe a little more about what pets they have. So the idea here is we're trying to build a profile of the pet that they're might want to use or find products for. So we can use AI to kind of generate suggestions based on the certain parameters. So in this example, I'm picking dog and just ask, a couple of information like size, breed. You can add another one. Let's say we added dog and a cat. And this is second step, which is you go through each pet and you kind of define a little more information for them. So are they allergic to anything? Let's say grain-free, egg-free. So they can select one in that example: activity level, special health consideration, food preferences. So they can choose to skip any of this if they don't want to. I think it's to the benefit of pet owner to go through this process. And this is one of the feedbacks I heard was this step right here will be kind of valuable because this will save time for pet owners to search for certain things. They can just kind of have profiles of their pets, and based on those profiles, I'll use AI to kind of generate that list of suggested products. So in this example, I filled in Luna, and the next step is Mercy is the next one. So that's where I'm at. Basically, I kind of pivoted the idea from just registration step of pet owners to more like custom tailored suggestions based on their pets. And one of the things, they can choose if they think, have to add in the dog, if it's too much hassle or work, if they don't see value in it, they can always skip this step and go through all of the rest of the steps. But that's the update. My next plan for this week, for the new week, will be to wire up to the Supabase and basically capture this information that the pet owner is going through. And I'll probably use Gemini because so far I found the pricing seems to make more sense with Gemini instead of ChatGPT, even though ChatGPT is pretty good. But Gemini seems to be a little more affordable as far as querying, and it's a little more analytical and pretty fast. So, yep, that's it, and thank you.